Morning.
Morning.
So we've started recording, and when this banner ends, the YouTube channel will be live and students will be able to hear and see us all.
We're currently live.
Yes, we're recording.
Do we have any issues with the bandwidth? Should we keep the cameras off only when we're speaking, engage the cameras?
Correct.
Okay, great.
Okay, morning everyone. Be advised that I cannot turn on my camera, the camera on the desktop here at work. There's a problem with it. So you'll only hear audio from me.
Colleagues, students, everyone, good morning and welcome to undergraduate orientation for the Department of Government for the academic year 2021-2022. 2 years ago, we did this from right here at the Faculty of Social Sciences at the UWI Mona. Last year, we inaugurated virtual orientation. We were quite hopeful that by this time we would be back together. As you've seen, circumstances continue to prevent us from doing so, but we promise that having made the choice to be at the University of the West Indies, having made the choice for the Faculty of Social Sciences, and certainly having made the choice for the Department of Government, we promise you that you've made the right choice and that despite the fact that we are still virtual for at least this semester, that your experience will be just as prolific as it would have been if you were here in person. Now, just to mention that as we moved into the first phase of lockdown and as we experienced initial jitters with a virtual switch, if you wish, the Faculty of Social Sciences launched the Roll With It campaign, which reminded us that we should, as a boxer would roll with the punches, as a boxer would adjust to the adverse situations, that the different challenges that we face, we would also roll with them. So there were students who had to roll with the rooster crowing in the background, people who had to roll with the noise from passing vehicles, and so many other challenges. Of course, initially people were embarrassed about these different challenges, but I'm modeling for you this morning that it is okay because I'm rolling with a lawnmower in the background just outside my office. So if you do hear from time to time a lawnmower chipping in, know that we're rolling with it. There you go, right on cue. So as we start off this morning, just to remind you that we will be rolling with it throughout the semester, and whatever the challenges that you have, there's no need to be embarrassed by them, because we're still here about the business of education. So to start us off this morning, you will have already perhaps met the Guild of Students at the general orientation. So each faculty also has a representative on the Guild of Students, and our faculty representative is Miss Omolora Wilson, and she wants to bring greetings to you as we start off this morning.
The Faculty of Social Sciences is dedicated to society and the relationship of people dwelling within. We are the creators of better institutions and systems that affect people's lives every day. And one of the most valuable contributors to the society are those who dwell under the government systems. Future policy makers, politicians, criminologists, government ambassadors and officials, and of course, the future Prime Minister of Jamaica. Welcome to the Faculty of Social Sciences, and more importantly, to the Department of Government. It is indeed a privilege to be serving as a representative for some of the greatest minds this academic year. I am Omolora Wilson, your faculty representative, and with your department representative, Mr. Toby Andrekit, and my committee, we vow to be a voice of advocacy and reason on behalf of you, the Guild of Students. I speak on behalf of 38 Tigers when I say you can trust in us. This department houses the grand majors, including international relations, political science, political leadership strategy and management, and public policy and management. The majors for game changers. Yes, Tigers, you are the ones who will change this society for better, and we expect nothing but the best from you when you leave us and head on into the future. You've heard me say it a few times before, and I will say it again. This will not be an easy hunt. A few bumps, which are inevitable, but we are Tigers, and Tigers never yield. We're looking forward to a tremendous year with you, Tigers. Your department mantra is you we inspire. And I hope we inspire you to have a year filled with lessons, friendship, and true Tiger spirit. When in doubt, just roar. We, the street, will be here to guide you. Welcome, Cubs, to the Department of Government. And I wish you all the best in this academic year as you join us Tigers on the hunt for excellence.
Thank you, Omolora, for encouraging us all as Tigers to pursue all that we need to pursue in a year in which we will embrace excellence. We will now hear from the department chair, whose steady hands has been guiding the ship of the department through navigating the turbulent waters of this pandemic, and she will continue to do so throughout this academic year. To bring welcome and introduction, Dr. Suzette Horton.
Thank you very much, Mr. Murray. Good morning. I am Dr. Suzette Horton, head of the Department of Government. I formally welcome you to the Department of Government and congratulate you on your matriculation to the University of the West Indies. Well done. The Department of Government is a premier department on teaching of political science, international relations, political leadership, and public policy and management in the region. Our department has an extended tradition steeped in scholarship, research, teaching, and outreach. We have a highly trained faculty and staff. Most of our faculty members were trained at the most prestigious universities abroad, but over 90% of our faculty members have studied in the Department of Government at the UWI Mona. This day is all about you. We know that you are delighted to be here and to be part of the prestigious Department of Government. And we are equally delighted to have you join our department. At this moment, some of you might be anxious, you might be nervous, happy, or fearful. The range of emotions you are feeling is mixed with many unanswered questions. What do they expect from me? Will I do well? Will I pass my courses? Will I fit in? Will I meet friends? Will the transition from high school to college be easy? Whatever questions you're asking yourself, I am here to tell you that you're here because you belong here. And we have confidence in your ability to do well. Otherwise, we would not have accepted you to our department. Today, I want to answer just 2 questions that I know all of you have. What is the Department of Government about? The best way to answer this question is to tell some things that the department values. The department values hard work, it values excellence, and it values integrity. The department's mantra is "You, we inspire," and our faculty and staff are here to inspire you to reach your greatest potential. We understand that you are at different levels, have different passions, but we're here to inspire you to be the best you can be. We encourage hard work and integrity because we understand that they are important ingredients in the quest to achieve excellence. The department values respect. In your engagements with your peers, faculty, staff, and the wider community, we expect a level of decorum that is respectful of others' views, ideas, and experiences. We want our students to always think of a range of possibilities and views as they use their own lenses to view the world. The department values people. We value our students, and that's why the department is highly student-centered. We also value our internal and external stakeholders. What do we expect from our students and our graduates? We set a high standard for Department of Government students. I will tell you 4 things that we expect. We expect that our students will hone their critical thinking skills. We want you to be critical thinkers. This requires not always taking that which is obvious, but expressing a willingness to probe, to interrogate, to discuss, and form informed decisions and positions, not based on emotions, but based on facts. We expect you to be creative. We want you to be innovative and to embrace your uniqueness in whatever you do. We expect our students to be leaders. There is a leader hidden within all of you, and we want to hone your leadership skills to contribute in a positive way to local, regional, and international communities. We expect our students to display a high ethical and moral compass. We want integrity to be at the center of what you do. Upon completion of your programs, many of you will be taking up leadership positions in the public and private sectors and in non-governmental organizations. When faced with political, moral, and ethical dilemmas, we want our graduates to display high ethical standards. The department will provide you with the necessary academic knowledge in the fields of political science, international relations, political leadership, and public policy and management. We foster the environment for you to hone your critical thinking skills. Finally, we encourage you to follow the necessary health protocols to remain safe from COVID-19, wherever you are and at all times. For the upcoming semester, our courses will be delivered remotely. However, please know that our dedicated academic and administrative staff are here to help you. Academic staff will have online office hours where you will get a better chance to engage with your lecturers. And you can also send emails or phone the department's main office for assistance. Welcome again, and I wish you all a productive and safe stay in the Department of Government.
Thank you, Chair, Dr. Houghton, for welcoming our students, for reminding them that the Department of Government produces stellar graduates, and that many of us who are now working with the Department of Government, in fact, over 90%, she said, are also products of the Department of Government, and our students continue to excel elsewhere locally and internationally. So thank you, Dr. Houghton. Just so you become even more familiar with the structure of the department, so you are in the Department of Government, but your majors also fall under a specific unit within the Department of Government. The units are Public Policy and Management, International Relations, and Political Science. And those units are headed by Professor Skoberg, Dr. Vassiani, and Dr. Monroe, and you'll meet each of them in that order, starting with Professor Skoberg. Professor Skoberg.
Good morning.
Good morning, Prof.
Great. Good morning to everyone, to my head of department, my colleagues, and to all the students who are joining the Department of Government. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the University of the West Indies, to the Faculty of Social Sciences, and to the Department of Government. In the Public and Policy Management Unit, we have other members of staff. They are Dr. Sonia Gatcher, Mr. Damian Gordon, Mr. Basil Waite, and Dr. Yoni Campbell, who is on secondment to the government as an advisor to the Ministry of Health and Wellness at this time. I am Iris Skoberg, convener of the unit. This is an exciting period. I don't know what you think, but I think so, because it's a period of discovery. It is a period of learning new things about others and about ourselves. That is what the social sciences are about. You learn about people, you learn about relationships, you learn about how those interactions assist you moving forward or achieving your goal. So it is important for you to understand that this is a period of discovery. So we are thrilled in the unit, and we join the head of department to say, we are thrilled in partnering with you as you participate in this exciting journey, this exciting stage of your educational journey. We welcome you and we hope that you do well. Please do not be shy to demonstrate your full potential. Thank you for choosing the Department of Government, and especially for choosing Public Policy and Management. Welcome.
Thank you, Professor Skolberg. Dr. Vassiani of International Relations.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome, new students. Welcome to the University of the West Indies and welcome to the Department of Government. It is indeed a most interesting time to be studying international relations. Among some of the things we'll be discussing in all our different classes include, why did Kabul fall? Why are there so many issues of power in the distribution and policy making with COVID-19? How can we understand the role of CARICOM? Does Jamaica really need CARICOM? And can we all just migrate to Maroon Town and seek refugee status? Is Maroon Town even a state? These are some of the things I hope you will find exciting during the next 3 years of studying international relations. I hope you get to know each other as well as our lecturers, your tutors, and have a wonderful time in the department. Welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Vassiani, and Dr. Monroe from the Political Science Unit.
All right, welcome again, everyone. A truck is passing by. I'm pretty sure you may be able to hear it. Welcome to the Political Science Unit. We stand right in the middle of public policy and international relations. The Political Science Unit also holds public policy and leadership. And in political science, we talk about the domestic, international levels of what's going on in the world. So when we talk about Trump, when we talk about leadership, we talk about political behavior, those are some of the things that we'll be covering in this unit. I just wanted to give you a little extra words of advice that, no matter what's happened in high school, you've made it to the University of the West Indies, you've made it to the Department of Government, which means that right now you have the opportunity of a clean academic slate. So ensure that you do what you need to do to make sure that you set yourself up to be very successful while you're here in the units. Make sure you ask questions and reach out to lecturers and staff alike. And another warm welcome to the units and to the departments.
Great, thanks, Dr. Monroe. Thanks to the unit heads. And if, as you were listening, you were getting excited by when you heard about the offerings in another unit, but you're in IR unit and the poli-sci sounded exciting, or vice versa, know that you will have the opportunity to choose electives from any one of these areas. So you're not only boxed into the majors that you have for the 3 years coming. So we have a wide offering of courses and you can choose from among those courses. And now we will have an opportunity to find out some more about the political science program and the exciting things that they've been doing. Dr. Johnson will walk us through that.
Thank you, Mr. Murray. Good morning, everyone. I want to join my colleagues in welcoming you to the University of the West Indies and to the Department of Government. This year, I'm especially pleased to welcome students of the political science major, largely because you are the first batch of students to be enrolled in this revised program that we have. As Dr. Monroe puts it, it's the same distinctive program, but with a new look. And I'm very excited about what this new program has to offer. And I just want to say to you that we at the Department of Government, we are committed to delivering quality education. And so based on that, we recognize the dynamic environment that we live in, and we try to ensure that we cover a wide range of topics and issues, etc., but that we're also aligned with other high-ranking international universities. And so this year, we're very excited to roll out our revised program. It offers different electives and specialties, but one in particular that I'm pleased to speak about is the one in area studies. So there's an area studies elective, one that allows you in your second year to look at courses in Chinese politics, US government and politics, African politics, Latin American and development politics. Now, while these courses are available to political science majors, as Mr. Murray pointed out, those of you over by PSM, IR, political strategy and leadership, I don't want you to get jealous. These electives are also there for you to select if you so choose next year. And so I want you to start looking out for these courses. You can have a look at the course descriptions. I believe they're on the website, etc. Now, in addition to that, we have other courses, constituency resource development and management, a course in media and politics. So we have a wide variety of core courses that have been updated, as well as new course offerings that are there for you to select. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the details of it. I'm going to save it for the advising session afterwards with our political science majors. But I just want to encourage you all to sign up for the program and not the program, the new courses, and just to, get yourselves immersed in this virtual world of learning that we have now at the Department of Government. All right, so I look forward to seeing you in your classes. Enjoy the semester.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. As I told you at the start, that here at the Department of Government, we are committed to demonstrating to you that the choice that you made to study here was a choice well made. We're studying in the Caribbean, but we are a global department. And so you are not missing out by studying here at the Department of Government. And of course, you're not missing out by having chosen one unit over another, because you still have an opportunity to explore the courses that are on offer in each of the units. All right, so we also want you to have some amount of introduction to the space which we will be using for virtual learning going forward. Of course, the university, you could say, was ahead of its time by choosing a platform that was so aptly called RVLE, our Virtual Learning Environment. And this is a platform, updated platform, but that we've been using for learning management for quite some time, even before the pandemic came. And of course, we are now pushing this platform to its limits in terms of unlocking new opportunities for virtual engagement. So pay attention to the following: unlocking a new way of learning.
So it's very important that when you start your learning journey, that you learn how to set up and access universities' virtual learning environments, which we commonly call RVLE. You can access RVLE using a tablet, a smartphone like I'm doing today, a laptop, a desktop, or any electronic device that has access to a browser. So I'm going to be using Safari, but you can also use Opera, Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome, or any other browser that works for you and is accessible to you. So we're going to start by selecting the browser, and then we're going to type in www.rvle.uwi. Make sure you get your spelling right, .mono, and hit go. All right. So my main page from my browser is a Google search page. So it's going to pop up here as rvle.uwi.edu. You're going to select it. And the first thing you're going to see is the interface for RVLE. You're going to see this banner, red banner across the top, and a list of course categories as you scroll through the page, and any other information that will allow you some support in terms of how to use RVLE. To log into your classes, you're going to look at the red banner on the top right. There's a little rectangle box. You're going to click on it, and it's going to ask you to enter your username and password. All right, so your username is going to be your UWI ID number that was given to you, right? And your password, if you're first logging on, is going to be your date of birth. So it's usually the year, followed by the month, followed by the day. If you contact MITS or when you're prompted to change your password, you're going to be given a random password that you're going to use to log into your account. When you're first logging in, just to repeat, you're going to use your date of birth, which is your year, your month, and the day. All right, so we're going to hit login. And you're going to see all the courses that you're teaching for this semester is going to be listed here. So let's look at a very popular course that's taught for first years this semester, GOVT 1000, Intro to Political Institutions and Analysis. So you're going to select it, and you'll be able to see the course page as set up and designed by the course instructor. Now remember, each course instructor is going to set up their course page very differently. So it's very important that you log on, get familiar with the course pages for each of your course, look at the course announcements if there are any, be on the lookout for any information or notices that the lecturer may give. You'll also be able to access your tutorials here, as well as the BBC links for your live lectures. So for GOVT 1000, you'll see that the 2 lecturers for the course are listed on the course page. The day and the time of the live lectures are listed here. There's a course description and rationale for the course. And then you'll find some course rules about logging on, when classes start, and when tutorials will start. For this course page, for this course, for GOVT 1000, if you're going to use BBC, Blackboard Collaborate, which is the interface we're going to use for live lectures, you would first need to log on to your Orveli account like this, select the course that you have your live lecture for, and then search on the course page for where the lecturer has placed access to Blackboard Collaborate. For this course, it's very clearly marked right here. So you would select the portal, and if you're using your phone and your desktop, it would open very similarly. It will open to a page or a session is what they call it. And you'll be able to see all upcoming sessions. So here you see Welcome to Government 1000, class overview, Q&A for September 11th, which is Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. is the class time, right? And it says not yet started, which means that you will not be able to access this course at this time. All right, so those are a few tips to help you familiarize yourself with how to use Orveli. I hope this helped, and I would encourage you to find your ID number and log on to your courses as soon as you can.
Right, so that was a walkthrough. Orveli, you will have ample time to become more familiar with this, but I would encourage you to log in and explore it before your classes start next week. Now, another important thing that we need to cover is selecting courses that are required courses at level 1, and that sometimes pose a bit of challenge because there are different conditions attached to it. So I invite Mr. Javon Monroe to walk us through foundation course selections as well as the ELPT.
Good morning, everyone. And to our new students, welcome to the Department of Government. So the foundation courses are level 1 courses that are designed to improve academic writing and promote sensitivity to awareness of distinctive features of Caribbean cosmologies, identities, and cultures. So the 3 foundation courses that we will be looking at are that you will be required to select if you're a student in the Department of Government are Found 1101, which is Caribbean Civilization, Science, Medicine, and Technology in Society, which is Found 1201. And we have the 2 language courses, which are Critical Reading and Writing for the social sciences. And we also have Critical Reading and Writing in the disciplines, right? So Found 1013 and Found 1019 are 2 different courses. Found 1013 is a single semester course, and Foundation 1019 is a year-long course. All right, I'll tell you a little bit later the requirements for both so that you will have a better understanding when you're making your choices. All right, so students must do the 3 foundation courses in order for you to actually be awarded your degree, right? Even though these courses, they do not count towards your calculation of your degree GPA, but you are required to complete the courses if you want your degree. All right, so students may now substitute Foundation 1101, which is Caribbean Civilization, and Foundation 1201 with a foreign language at the level of their competence. They may choose from Chinese, French, Japanese, Portuguese, or Spanish. You will earn 3 credits for each foundation course. These credits are university credits and do not go towards the degree GPA, but must be attained before the degree can be awarded. All right, so it's very, very important for us to reinforce that point. So students must do the courses in their first year of study in order to focus on the courses that will be counted in their degree GPA. And my advice to you, and when you join the academic advising session, I will advise you that especially for critical reading and writing, Foundation 1019 or Foundation 1013, that you try to do it in your first semester. All right, so these courses contain information that will enable students to comment constructively on societal issues, to develop proper researching skills, and know the basics of law, governance, and cultural issues. So for Foundation 1013, in order for you to actually get a pass to do the course, you should have a pass or a 1 in the English language proficiency test. You can also have a grade 1 in CSEC, English A. You can also have a grade A in GCE, English language, or a grade 1 or 2 in CAPE Communication Studies. For the Foundation 1019, it is a year-long course. You only do it if you meet one of these criteria. So the first criteria is if you sat the English language proficiency test and you did not pass. And so not passing means that you received a 2 in the ELPT, which is the English language proficiency test. So if you received a 2, you should sign up for Foundation 1019 and not Foundation 1013, right? Students who have not sat the English language proficiency test are not eligible for Foundation 1019. All right. Another thing that you should familiarize yourself with is that if you do not meet any of the requirements of having a grade 1 in English A or having a grade 1 or 2 in communication studies and the equivalent, ensure that you sign up for the next sitting of the English language proficiency test, which is this December. You can go to the Department of Language, Linguistics, and Philosophy in the Faculty of Humanities and Education, and you can check their website and see how you can actually sign up for these courses. So please join us later in the academic advising session, where we will tell you a little bit further on course selections and so on. So thank you for your time and do have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Monroe. And if there may be some of you still wondering, why is it that we're doing a writing course and we are studying international relations or we're studying political science? Just to underscore for you that it's very important. These courses are not just standalone courses. It's knowledge that you will, and skills that you will then transfer. You'll do a lot of writing for your coursework in all the courses that you will do. And so these foundation courses that you do, students sometimes tend to compartmentalize them to finish them and check that box, but they're not just boxes that you're checking. They're actually equipping you to function more effectively at the university, all right? So I hope you were paying attention, and that also if you have further questions, you'll ask at the academic advising sessions later on. Now we want you to continue to get to know us in the Department of Government, and so I will ask Ms. Pinto, Administrative Assistant, to walk us through the Department of Government office and to also introduce us to the staff at the department office. Ms. Pinto.
Good morning. I'm sorry that my camera is not working today. And all the things with technology, these are excuses, but I do hope you are hearing me clearly. Welcome welcome to the department and the university. And I know that you cannot help but have an engaging and productive journey during your time with us. To help you make it as smooth as possible, we are recommending that you pay attention to the information that is sent out. We recommend that you activate your UWI email addresses. That is how the university and the various departments will make contact with you. The department is physically located on the 3-story block of the Social Sciences building. We're in the middle, we're the middle block. Our office is at the end. At this moment, the staff are working remotely due to the COVID measures, and as the government of Jamaica stipulates, work from home or no movement days. So therefore, your method of contact with us will be via email mostly. Use the department email, that is govt@urimona.edu.jm. That information is available at our website if you forget it here or don't have a chance to write it down, so don't be anxious about that. Always use your faculty handbook of the year you enter, so you will be our 21-22 entrants. Use that handbook as your guide throughout your program, to the end of your program. That handbook guides you and details what you need to do, the details and regulations that will govern your journey here, and how your degree will be awarded, what will be allowed and what cannot be allowed. When corresponding with the department, always include your name, your ID number, and your program of study in that email. It causes undue delays when you do not put this information in and we have to go and search for who you are. There are many students with your name and we have to go and do a search, and it will take time. So always include your name, your ID number, and your program of study in your correspondences with us. Be as clear as possible as to the issue that you are seeking assistance with. I ask the persons who did not matriculate under the normal criteria, those who are stipulated to do the GOVT 0100 course, Mathematics and Statistics for Policymakers, please do this in your first or second semester of year 1. It will prevent you from progressing if you ignore this course. It will prevent you from qualifying for your degree if you ignore this course. So please do not allow yourself to end up in that situation. Do that course in your first or second semester of year 1. So I reiterate, you can't help but have an engaging and productive journey while you are with us. Contact us via our emails, the department email, our staff personal email are also there. The members of staff besides myself, and I repeat my name, June Pinto, the other members of staff in the department office are Karen Curry Brown, who is our undergraduate coordinator, undergraduate administrator, Ms. Nadine Ferguson, Ms. Kashina Nelson, and Mrs. Margaret Nash, who mostly deals with our graduate students. Welcome, enjoy your time with us, and make it as engaging and productive as possible. Take care.
Thank you, Ms. Pinto. I see that Ms. Ferguson is on. Ms. Ferguson, if you want to just open your camera and your microphone and just say hello quickly.
Good morning, everyone. As Ms. Pinto introduced, I am Nadine Ferguson, and I work in the Department of Government's main office.
Thank you, Ms. Ferguson. All right, so we're going to continue to get to know the department. So here we listed that we were going to meet the faculty teaching first year courses, but I'm actually just going to go through the list of faculty members that are here. And what I'll do is I'll ask colleagues that as I call your name, according to the list here, that you turn your cameras on if you can and your microphones and say hello. And if you want to say which unit you're in and whether you teach first year courses, that will be fine. All right, some of you we've already met, but we will continue with that nonetheless. So the top of my list is Dr. Monroe. All right, so that's Dr. Monroe, followed by Dr. Johnson.
I'm here. Hi. As I said earlier, I'm from the Pulse-I unit. I'm also in the IR unit as well.
Okay.
Sign up for my courses.
Thanks. Prof. Skolberg.
Good morning. I had welcomed you before. I do not teach first year students. I teach level 3 and 2. There is a level 2 course, but I oversee many things, so you'll see me around. Good morning.
Thanks, Prof. Dr. Houghton.
Good morning again, Suzette Houghton. I'm in the International Relations unit, and this semester I'll be teaching a graduate course, but I will be teaching an undergraduate course in semester 2.
All right, thanks, Doc. Dr. Bassiani.
Hi again, everyone. You see me at different points throughout the 3 years.
Okay, great. And Ms. Palmo. Ms. Palmo, are you online? All right. Ms. Brown.
Hi, everyone. I am the teaching assistant for the IR unit, and I'll be teaching a number of the tutorial classes. You'll experience me a lot throughout the semester. Welcome.
Right, thanks. Mr. Clark.
Greetings all, how you doing? To the new students, especially those at the Western Jamaica campus, welcome to the UWI. I'm the course coordinator for the Department of Government at the Western Jamaica campus. Again, welcome to the university, welcome to the department, and you'll be seeing me around.
All right, thanks. Mr. Gordon.
Good morning, students. My name is Damon Gordon. I'm an assistant lecturer of public policy and management. Most of the courses I lecture are level 2 and 3 courses. However, I'll be lecturing Introduction to Public Policy and Management in the second semester. You'll also see me around as I execute other important administrative functions for the academic year. So everyone, hope you have a good transition to your respective program.
All right, thank you. Dr. Nelson.
Good morning, everyone. My courses are usually in the second year and beyond, but welcome everyone to the Department of Government. And yes.
Thank you, Doc. Dr. Henry.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I am in the political science unit. I do a level 2, a level 3 course, and this year you will find me in first year in the one of the foundation courses. Welcome again.
Thank you, Mr. McLeod.
Good morning, everybody. Students, welcome to the Department of Government. My name is Glenville McLeod. You'll see me in your third year for international law and development selected issues, but I'm also the regional coordinator for Phone 1301. Again, welcome to the Department of Government and welcome to the University of the West Indies.
Thank you. Mr. Reed.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our new students. I am Howard Reed, and for this upcoming year, I'll be doing second year courses. So you'll see me after the successful completion of your first year courses. Welcome again, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Monroe again.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Javon Monroe, teaching assistant for the political science unit. For most of the first year students here, we'll be interacting, so I'm just looking forward to it as the semester progresses.
Thank you. Mr. Waite.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the University of the West Indies and to the Department of Government. I'll be lecturing in the courses in the Public Policy and Management unit. Specifically, I'll be lecturing Public Policy and Management, which is a first year course. And I'll also be lecturing Public Management Analysis, which is a second year course. Welcome and look forward to seeing you.
Thank you. Dr. Walters.
Good morning to you, Gov students. My name is Shanique Walters. Unfortunately, you won't be seeing me in your first year, but we'll meet up in your second and third year. And I'm a part of the Pulsar unit.
All right, thank you. And Dr. Gatchier.
Good morning, all, and a special welcome to our new incoming students. My name is Sonia Gatchier. I'm a member of the Public Policy and Management unit. Unfortunately, you won't meet me, most of you, in the first year because I teach second, third year, and graduate courses. But do enjoy your first year and give it your best effort. We are tigers. We fight through all. As our hostess ably said, we roll with the punches and we can deal with whatever comes at us. Welcome again.
Thank you. Thank you. And Ms. Palmer, let me try once more to see if she is with us.
Hi, sorry about that.
Hi.
Okay,
Yes.
Good morning. My name is Alicia Palmer and I'll be lecturing Gov 1000 this semester. So welcome to the Department of Government and have yourselves a wonderful semester.
All right, thank you. And I'm Jean-Pierre Murray. I lecture in the International Relations Unit, level 2 courses, but I also am one of the coordinators of the MPIC program, which you will hear a bit more about later. And just to flag 2 things for you. So one, that there are elective courses available from disability studies. And these, we have level 1, level 2, and level 3 electives, so you can look out for those. These are courses with the course codes DBST for disability studies, and the level 1 is DBST 1000, DBST 2000 is a level 2, and DBST 3000 is the level 3. Also to flag that as we have displayed here, we have for some of the for the foundation course in semester 1 and semester 2, one of the lecturers you see listed is Mrs. Swaby. That Mrs. Swaby should actually be Dr. Stephen Johnson, right? So just to flag that for you as well, if you were paying attention to the list displayed here. Right, so as we continue to learn more about the department, we want to get some feedback from students as well. You've been hearing a lot from us, so let's now hear from a couple of our students.
Head of Monitoring and Evaluation at Jamaica Aid Support for Life, and the Vice Chairman for the Knowledge Management Technical Working Group in the Pan-Caribbean Partnership Against HIV and AIDS. And most importantly, why I'm making this video for you today is I am a past student of the University of the West Indies, having done a series of courses with the Department of Government. It is now your time, and we expect that you will make good of the opportunity. One of the most amazing things you will find about being in the Department of Government is that everything you hear on the international news, the local news, especially as it relates to governance and politics, are things that will no longer seem abstract to you. And suddenly you become one of the brightest persons in the room as you are able to identify with these things. You are also supported by a team of expert lecturers and tutors. In my experience, I was able to meet with Dr. Shanique Walters, Dr. Gavin Daly, Dr. Jermaine McAlpin, the Vassianis, and Mr. McLeod, who all provided support as I went through my development phase. And you now have that opportunity as well. Now, COVID-19 is with us, and you can make either of two decisions. You can choose to become depressed by it, or you can embrace your resilience and strength for having lived through a pandemic. Classes will operate differently, but if you prepare yourselves for some of the nuances, then you'll be less frustrated by it. So not everyone will unmute their microphones before they start talking. The internet is going to be horrible sometimes, and you may have to ask your teacher or your classmates to repeat. Understanding and expecting these things will go a long way in reducing your frustrations. Group work on its own can be a headache. And now with COVID, it will get even more complicated. Ensure that you talk with your group members early. Set up your Google Drive documents. Exchange phone numbers. Start your WhatsApp groups. And do all you can as early as possible. Believe me, this is a trick that you will find very useful as you continue during the process. We don't expect that you'll have it all together in the first go, but if you are persistent, you will do just fine. The Department of Government is here to support you, and we want to ensure that you have the best experience possible. So go out, do your best, and be great. Have a good semester, folks.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rolando Cabero. I'm a recent enrolled graduate student in the Department of Government, and I read for a Bachelor of Science in International Relations and a minor in Spanish. Today, I'm going to share with you a few tips on how to cope with first-year experience within the department. 1, always attend lectures and tutorials. 2, remember to check your course outlines for deadlines, course content, and course expectations. 3, create a space that is ideal for studying. It is important to create your own space that makes you comfortable and makes you focus. 4, communicate with lecturers and tutors. It is important to develop a good relationship with your lecturers and your tutors in the event that you might need anything. 5, connect with other students even in the virtual classroom space. It makes university life and the work a little bit smoother and easier. 6, give yourselves deadlines. Limit procrastination. Procrastination will happen, but it's important that you give yourself deadlines and that you work within and around them. And lastly, be prepared to feel overwhelmed, but stay strong and healthy. Do what you need to do so that you remain physically and mentally sound. My experience within the department was a very delightful one, very advantageous. I got to internship back home at my Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the degree in international relations really motivated me and helped me in garnering all the necessary tools I need to be here in Mexico City now, where I'm interning at an intergovernmental organization. I wish you all the best in this semester and in your academic journey within the department.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Williams, and I recently finished my undergraduate degree in International Relations and Spanish. And I'm going to start off by saying something that might seem a bit cliche, but it's also very true, and that's the possibilities are endless. When I first started college, I absolutely had no intention of joining any clubs or anything like that, but I'm really happy that I gave myself a chance and I put myself out there and I joined a club. I became president of that club. I made friends that I now hold near and dear to my heart, and I even got the opportunity to travel to Boston and participate in the Harvard Model United Nations competition. And that never would have happened if I never put myself out there. So keep that in mind. As far as education goes, I had some excellent lectures. Even the move to online learning, I can proudly say that the quality of learning did not diminish. You know, my lecturers really tried their best to make sure all the classes were interactive, and I'm truly grateful. As far as it goes for advice, my first piece of advice would definitely be go to classes. Make every effort to go to classes in real time. I know that the temptation is there to, watch your recorded lectures, but it does put you at a slight disadvantage because you won't be able to ask your lecturers questions that you may have, and you're going to have to wait until office hours. Which brings me to my next point. Go to office hours. Make sure your lecturers know your name. It's very helpful, especially when you're looking for jobs later down the line. But the office hours are for you. They're to help you better understand the material, and I promise your lecturers are not going to bite. They really just want to see you excel and do well. Thirdly, don't procrastinate. You moves very quickly. Many different courses will have work that's due on the same day, and if you're not on top of your game, it's just a recipe for disaster. So don't procrastinate. I would definitely tell you to join a club. I couldn't tell you which club to join. That's definitely your decision. But there are many great clubs at UE, and picking them should be easy. Just try to do something that could be close to your major, or something completely different. Give yourself a chance to learn new things, but join a club. Protect your mental health, because we're in a pandemic right now and some days are heavier than others. So I know that UE does have a really good health center where they have some excellent mental health facilities, and I do believe that they're free once you have a UE health card, so you should definitely check them out. And lastly, your best is more than enough. Don't be caught up in what other people are doing. Just focus on yourself, do your best, and just be confident. So with all that said, stay safe, all the best, and I'm sure you guys will do well.
All right, thanks to those students for sharing their wonderful experiences with the Department of Government. And if we only showed you 3 experiences here, it's because time does not permit us to show the wealth of wonderful experiences the students have had. You've heard about the clubs and societies here at the UWI, but also in the Department of Government. We have a wide selection of clubs and societies that offer opportunities, for example, to participate in the Harvard Model United Nations, whether virtually or actually in person in Boston. So many other opportunities. Rolando shared his experience having graduated of interning with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Belize, and then being selected to intern with the Organization for the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons in Latin America, right? And be pulling on his experience as an international relations graduate. But he also participated in study abroad programs, which there are study abroad programs offered by the University of the West Indies, and you can find out more about those, including the MPIC program, that allow you to spend a semester abroad, a year abroad. And he also participated in that and was actually in Spain during when the pandemic started. So again, excellent opportunities. You are in the right place. If ever you had any jitters about why you chose the Department of Government, wonderful testimonials of why it is that you are definitely in the right place. All right, we also want to share with you a bit on, now that we have gone virtual, how do we stay connected virtually, and how do we navigate the various online interfaces?
All right, so we've always been online, so we'll just set the record straight and say that. And what we're doing in this period of crisis is just amplifying our online presence. So some of you may have, well, you all should have gotten your welcome packages from the department, letting you know some information on the courses and instructions you need about registering. Many of you who missed that email for some reason may have found information on one of our many platforms. So just to let you know that we are very heavily trending on Instagram. We have a Twitter account and we have Facebook. So I have some of the images up here as well. What we're also launching by the end of today is our orientation website. So some of you who actually make it to campus, walk around, will actually see this flyer on the right here on the screen that kind of reminds you what our handles are for the different social media accounts that we carry, as well as the website for the orientation page. So we have an orientation page that has resources on all the things you need to do as a first year, your courses, your welcome packages there. For those of you who have friends who missed the first part of this orientation, there'll also be links to rewatch it there, as well as to see other resources that we have on the website. And this will be accessible to you through the Department of Government main page. You'll be able to access the orientation page there, or to use the handle or the screen link, the website address that's given to you on the flyer. So we've always been on social media. We're just amplifying and, create casting a broader net. And so welcome again to the department and our virtual and face-to-face world.
All right, thank you, Dr. Monroe, for reminding us that yes, we've always been online. Our RVLE has always been there, but the department has had a strong online presence. So go follow us on the different social media platforms. And if you want, you can share your orientation experience. What was your first day at the Department of Government like? Maybe you were tuning in from your living room, from outside on the back step. Share your experience with us on the various social media platforms. I will now ask Dr. Shanique Walters, you met her earlier, as the undergraduate coordinator, to bring her remarks. Dr. Walters.
Thanks, Don Perrin. All right, guys. So again, this is your opportunity to be a distinctive graduate, and it starts with your first experience when you enter the lecture room. So it's important that you pay attention to your lectures, follow the information that was provided by the students earlier. And with all that being said, I just want to introduce you to some of the clubs and societies that we now have. So we have the Governance Society, and all these clubs and society, they have a social media account. You feel free to go on, connect, the president will respond, and you can sign up. They usually have an online presence. The clubs usually meet on a Thursday at 2 o'clock, all right? So we have the Governance Society, we have Society for Future Policy Leaders, you have the UNESCO, and you have UN MON, right? So remember, they meet on a Thursday at 2. In addition, the university has also provided us with the first year experience program. And it's important that you try to connect with those because again, that will kind of guide you through the entire process. This is your opportunity to do well. Again, let me just welcome you to being a part of the Department of Government. And with all that being said, I think that is it for me. Oh, again, academic advising, ensure that you tune into that and we'll connect.
All right, thank you, Dr. Walters. Thank you to all of you for tuning in this morning. Thank you once again for choosing the UWI. Thank you for choosing the Faculty of Social Sciences. Thank you for choosing the Department of Government. And if we've not yet convinced you that you're in the right place, well, fortunately we have semester 1, semester 2, and the semesters for the years that you will spend with us to convince you that you made the right choice to be with us. So as you go into this semester, remember that we're rolling with it. There will be challenges that come. There may be the cars zooming by. There may be the times when the internet doesn't work. There may be the little jitters when the paper is due and you're worried that you'll not get it in on time. Make use of the resources that we have made available to you. You have been introduced to these resources. If there are things that you missed, you can always go back and watch the recordings. You can always also ask questions in the academic advising. So just to flag that for you, that academic advising starts at 11 a.m. and runs until 2 p.m. And you can use the links that have been provided for you. And so when you get onto the platform, you will go to the academic advising that is associated with your major. So once again, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the Department of Government. And we hope that you will have a wonderful year with us, albeit a virtual first semester. But we promise that we will be as engaged with you and as engaging as possible as we all experience education together through this pandemic. Have a fantastic day.